All right. Says I am live. Perfect. Okay, so let's see here. I should have probably have done this before I did that. You know what? We're going to go with the blunt. The blunt deck. This isn't called the blunt deck. This is what I've nicknamed it because there are messages in here, but they are not sugar coated by any stretch. Therefore, it is the blunt deck. Let me do this. I need to clear it. Just hang on. Perfect. I needed to give it a quick white light. All right. So for anybody who does not know me, if you are new to my world, I am Cheryl of Spiritual Guide Cheryl. I am a spiritual medium. I am a mediumship and business mentor, meaning I have the gift and ability to connect and communicate with spirit. I got all kinds of noises going on outside. Ooh, now I get to pick up cards. Give me one sec. Partner. So when I see this card, it's all about helping people and material harvest, meaning you're going to reap the benefits of helping people. All of a sudden, I'm very warm. Holy crumb. You would think I was prepared to be here today. Holy crumb. Whew, which tells me that would be Spirit. Spirit has arrived. Bottom of the deck is Balance, which stands correct for me today. Holy crumb. That's about true. Okay, so let's see here. So I am streaming into YouTube and onto my business page on Facebook. So I wanted to let you know, head on over to my YouTube channel, Spiritual Guide Cheryl, subscribe, hit the little notification bell for when I'm going live. I won't be using my Facebook page often or all the time. So if you want to catch me live, YouTube would be the place to find me live. All right, I've shuffled enough. Let's see here. What we got going on? I'm liking it. Okay. Okay, I'll put that there for a moment. All right, so we got some mental conflict going. That's not good. That is not a good start. But usually when I see this card, usually the mental conflict is, should I, could I, is this something that I should be doing? Can I do it? Like all of these things go through your mind, all this mental conflict of, is this something that you should be pursuing? Is this something that you should be walking away from? Can you actually do this? Can this happen? Can you make this a reality? Like this is the kind of things that happen in mental conflict. Now, something has transpired. My hair is bugging me all of a sudden. Something has transpired because we are rejoicing in celebration. So clearly, the mental conflict took a back seat. Clearly, moving forward, you are experiencing wins. And usually when I'm seeing mental conflict, that's because you're not experiencing wins. However, this is a big win, which tells you that, yes, you're on the right path. It's like, keep moving. The universe is cheering you the you're cheering yourself on. Keep going, keep moving. the celebrations are going to get more and more and more. So when I'm seeing sacral chakra, this is all about creativity. Maybe there needs to be some work on creativity. So when I'm seeing this one and fertility at the same time, this is telling me that there's a problem, that because fertility stems from the sacral chakra, the creativity. So those two coming up together means that there's maybe you're feeling out of balance. And I did see the card at the bottom of the deck that said balance. So maybe that's out of balance. And feeling, hey, Danielle, feeling imbalanced. Your creativity channel is lacking, which is probably why you're experiencing some confidence issues, if that's the case, if that's what's happening here. The fertility is telling me, and the green heart light just jumped right out at me. I got hair on me. I'm trying to pull off. The green heart chakra light just jumped out at me. So your heart, like your heart's not quite in it. The passion just isn't quite there right now. There's something missing. Something, and like I said, this deck doesn't sugarcoat squat. There's something missing. Something is missing, and you're not experiencing the wins or instant results, is what I'm hearing super loud and clear. Yes, spirit guides are like, yep, that's the problem. You are in transformation phase, meaning you are growing and developing and learning. You're in the learning stage right now. You always hear of, well, at least I do, if there's something that you are wanting to take up. I mean, what? Throw anything out there right now. Baking cupcakes. Well, you will never, ever jump into your kitchen and start pumping out these cupcakes that are amazing. Hello, Kelly. You're never going to get into your kitchen and whip up the batter and bake the cupcakes and ice them. And if you're into selling them and creating a cupcake business, you're never going to go in and start pumping out these cupcakes that are award-winning cupcakes, but you will learn. So there's a learning stage. So you're going to learn how to bake. First of all, you got to take a baking course. Second, you got to take a decoration course. So you got to learn how to decorate them. You can bake them, but then you got to learn how to decorate them. And then you got to learn how to market them. Get yourself seen. And then you have to learn how business works. So then you have to understand how to keep books. You need to understand how to get yourself seen. You need to understand, there's a whole thing to each step. Each step has a thing. And you could possibly be in the marketing phase right now. There's phases to everything. And of course, this is a mediumship channel. So we're going to go with mediumship. You know what? You got to, in fact, I posted about this earlier today. Number one, you got to discover your medium. First and foremost, if you're not a medium, there's no point in being here. If you know you're a medium, you're like, okay, Cheryl, you know what? I'm a medium. I'm having either a spiritual awakening, or I just know, and it's time to stop running from it. So, okay, yeah, cool. You're a medium. Here we go. Number two, develop. You got to develop. You got to train. There's no two ways about it. And number three, you have to see paying clients. In my opinion, if you are a medium, in my opinion, the next natural thing to do is to see paying clients. If you're not wanting to see paying clients, you can do mediumship for yourself 100%. You can understand how it works. You can connect and communicate with your spirit, with your loved ones. Yes, you can. But that's dimming your light. That's dimming your light. So, yep, medium, check. Yep, developing, check. And you can still develop and build a business at the same time. And number three, of course, seeing paying clients. in my opinion, there isn't a lot of point in going through all the time, energy, and money in developing and processing. In the development process, or doing the developing and training, there isn't a lot of point unless you're going to do something with it. Seriously, like seriously. If you feel called to be medium and you feel called to help people and you feel called to help the people with healing, you gotta get seen. And I really, really hope you're not giving away readings or doing readings by donation, because that's giving away not only your energy, but your gift. That's not the goal. That's not the goal. Hello, Elena. Hello, hello. Danielle says 2 years of practice. And I like that, Danielle, but when does the practicing stop and the business begin? 2 years is a long time. 2 years is a long time. For me, I want to do it. Like the second I was like, yeah, I'm a medium, I was like, okay, show me how to do this, because I want to start helping people. And I am sick to shit of driving school bus and making sure other people's kids are still alive at the end of the day. And I'm done. But I still need to support myself. I still have bills to pay. So I want to do this. This is what I want to do. Danielle's talking to me here. Did my first page gala and just set up my page. Oh, Danielle, there you go. That's what I'm looking for. Yes, perfect. Perfect. That's what so don't put 2 years of practice on there because I just spoke. No more practicing on the first stage of business sense. Amazing, Danielle. I love to hear. So transformation is where a lot of people are at. Are there any good books to help read, understand mediumship? Well, Monique, I don't really have any books in particular, but let me just say this. A lot of times books leave you with more questions than answers. So if you're looking for help and support to understand your mediumship abilities, I've got all kinds of things on my website that I can help you with if you are interested to go that direction. The 2 years was my comfort growth. Oh, I understand. Gotcha. Perfect. Hello, Erin. Hello, hello. So anybody who's a medium, who's discovered that they're a medium, they're like, hey, how do I do this? If you're a medium that has done a few readings, but you're just not confident in charging at least $150, head over to my website, because there I will help you to walk through the process of the training and the development for new mediums. If you are an established medium looking for paying clients, you can also head to my website, learn how to work with me. There's 3 ways to work with me. There's one-on-one. So you work with me and I'm like, hey, Sarah, how you doing? This is what you're going to do next. And Sarah can come to me with questions. So there's one-on-one. I have a group setting, and I have a once a month, an hour-long once a month session each month as well. So there's 3 different ways to work with me. Get that support that you're looking for new mediums and established mediums looking to see paying clients. It's all there. If you're interested, you look at my website. It's in my section. I don't know if you're on YouTube or Facebook, but it's somewhere in the description, somewhere in the bio sections. It's all there. But back to the cards. Back to the cards. Transformation. So if you're anything like me, you have no patience. If you're like me, I'm only speaking for myself here. There's so I had no patience. I wanted to know how to become a medium and how do I see paying clients. And I want to do it right now. I'm not waiting. And I ended up going years because I didn't know that you could find a mentor to help you. And even if I did, I didn't know where to start. So I want to do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. I want to know. So if you are like me, head to my website. You will see for newer mediums and established mediums, because the established mediums are way past the new medium stuff. Let me grab some more of my cards here. And I kind of just folded these up, and I'm not sure I was ready to do that exactly, but I'll just keep going here. Oh, suffering in silence. Suffering in silence. Okay, so some of you are feeling Now, it depends on where you're at. If you're a new medium or established medium, some of you are feeling lost, whether you're new or established. Where do I go? How do I do this? How do I get clients to pay me for my readings? How do I go about doing this? What's the first step I take? My end goal is to see paying clients, generate an income to sustain me and my family and me and my business. But I'm right here right now. And how do I move forward? And how do I keep going with that? So if that makes sense to anybody, let me know. Throw a yes in the comments. Suffering in silence. So you're sitting back, you're like lost, you're stuck, you're not entirely sure how to move forward. And you know what? I'm feeling this today too. Rest and rejuvenate. So at the moment, resting, rejuvenating, getting clarity. What I'm hearing, Monique, is like, yeah, that's me. Are you new medium, Monique, or are you established? I'm guessing you're new, judging by the question earlier. Now, when they say rest and rejuvenate, because we're suffering in silence, this doesn't mean kick back, let the world go by. The universe will bring forth. I'm waiting for everything to come to fruition. This means resting and rejuvenating means whoa. Kick back for a second. Just take a breath for a second. I want you to get some clarity. I want you to get some structure or understand your structure, understand your steps. I want you to figure this out before you keep charging forward and not realize what you're doing, not understanding what you're doing. So it's not like the universe is saying, sit back, kick your feet up, grab a drink, start a fire. Like, just that's not what they're saying. What they're saying is, whoa, take a breath. Take a breath. We've got your back, but I want you to just pull back. I want you to understand the next steps and why you need to understand the next steps. Because it's important to understand, it's important to have the clarity. The clarity is going to shed light on so much. Monique says new. So Monique, this probably isn't going to make a lot of sense to you, but what I would recommend to you is head on over to my website. I don't know, can I do this? Oh, maybe I can. I'm going to head over there and grab it for you if I can. If I can, I'm going to give it a try. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to do, but this might be. Okay, so there's my website for Mediumship for Beginners. I don't know if I can pin it somehow. I don't know if I can. Maybe I can. Maybe I did. Oh, I did. Okay, there you go. So for the new mediums, such as Monique, that would be my website for Mediumship for Beginners. That's where I recommend starting. It has everything you could ever possibly want. Free and paid courses up there on my page for Mediumship for Beginners. That's a good place to start. It'll definitely help you in the direction. Now, if you are a medium who is established, and you're like, yeah, cool, Cheryl, but I want to understand how to see paying clients. I'm past that, and now it's time to see paying clients. I don't know if I can pin two things. I highly doubt it. But I'm going to try. Oh, maybe I can. Maybe I can. Oh, maybe I did. Maybe I did. I don't really know. I gave it a try. We'll see how it works. And to be completely transparent, that is life in general. Let's give it a try. Nothing is ever going to be perfect. Nothing is ever going to be written in stone. Nothing. Unless you are an expert, unless you are experienced or seasoned, whatever you want to call it. But even then, there's always things to learn and try. And once you have reached that point, it's time to try something new. It's growing, learning and growing. This is what we're here for. So if you were to the point where you're like, yeah, over this, done, I've been there, done that, it's time to try something new. And once we get to the point of being confident and understanding exactly what's expected of us and how to do it, and I'm talking anything, not just mediumship, but with anything. So if you're in there baking your cupcakes and you're like, okay, you're whipping up the 100th fucking batch for the day. You got the 99th batch in the oven, and you're like, okay, come on, come on, come on. Like if you're to that point, it's because you are growing. It's because you are evolving. So maybe now it's time to jump into the business side of things. If you're like, yeah, got the ingredients, got the baking, got the decorating, good. Yeah, did that. I'm about done with that because I'm getting over that. So now it's time to turn and look into the business side of things. And that's with anything. So you're an awesome medium, great. Do your developing, do your training, and just start seeing paying clients. It's just the natural step as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion. Always growing. It's a beautiful place to be. And agreed, yes. But sometimes that is extremely intimidating for people to come out of their comfort zone. That comfort zone, boy, that's a bitch, to be honest. Seriously. Because once we get into our comfort zone and we're happy and we have our little things going on, to see what might be scary and waiting for us and ready to jump us when we come out of that comfort zone, that's intimidating to a lot of people. But if you are sitting here right now and you're stuck and you're struggling and you're like, okay, I don't know the next step. Yep, I'm a medium. Yep, I'm developed. Maybe not. I got my website for both new mediums and established mediums pinned here. But somebody is definitely struggling 100%. And you're being asked to just pull back, take a breath, and reevaluate. And right now, Mercury retrograde is strong. So it's basically like shining a light on something that you don't want to have a light shone on. So if there's a problem with whatever, the light is like, there it is. I found it. It's right there. I need you to deal with that. This here, right there needs to be dealt with. Do it. Get it cleaned up. Get it out of here. Get it going. It's also the easiest to forget. Definitely need a reminder. Absolutely. Absolutely. So if you're being asked to sit back, rest for a second, you're also being asked to gain and get clarity. And how do you get clarity? Well, this is where I come in as a mentor. I will help you to get the clarity on how to move forward, teach you the steps to continue to keep you going. What are you missing? What are you lacking? Let's close the loops. Let's get you moving forward. Why stay stuck and struggling when I'm sitting here and I can help you? I'm not just sitting here, but you get the concept. I can help you. So why stay stuck and struggling? The waiting game. The waiting game. So you're waiting for what exactly? You're waiting for what? You're waiting for what? You're waiting for the universe to just say, you know what? It's divine timing, and I'm just going to wait for the universe to provide. You're waiting for the money to come in. You're waiting for your comfort level to ease up a little bit. You're waiting for the kids to go to school. You're waiting for. And they call that the waiting game for a reason. And since I'm using the blunt deck, I'm going to be very blunt right now. The waiting game is just fancy for excuses. It's just a fancy word for I want to, but I would love to. However, this is what I want, but I'm scared. How do I do that? But not right now. this is the direction I want to go, but I don't know if I can because I have kids, husband, job, blah, 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 blah. And it boils down to the limiting beliefs, the self-doubt. What you're actually saying out loud or in your head is, yeah, I really want to do this, but I don't know that I can. And I don't know that I can because I'm full of fear. And I'm full of fear because I was taught by my mother that this is big, bad, horrible, and scary. Or I am not deserving of creating an income to help people with their healing process. Any of that sound about right? Any of that sound about right? Put a yes in the comments. Say, yep. Yep, sounds dead on, actually. Because the waiting game, you will be waiting a long, 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 long time for the world, the sun, the stars, the moon, everything to just align, and poof, you're a medium who sees paying clients. And you did nothing to do it. You didn't put in any work. You didn't invest in yourself. You didn't find the mentor that you are looking to find. You didn't do anything. In fact, well, I shouldn't say that. What you did do is allow fear to step in and stop everything. And that F word, boy. Whew, 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 whew. And I get it, because if anybody's afraid of change, you can put my name right beside it. Intuition. You're being asked to listen to your intuition. Now you're saying, Cheryl, I am listening to my intuition. Or, Cheryl, I don't have a clue how to use my intuition. And my intuition, I don't understand how to listen to it, what it says, how to hear it. I don't understand any of that stuff. Well, let me tell you right now that everybody has got this amazing ability. It's called your intuition. It's like your inner GPS. This amazing intuition that you have is never, ever, ever going to steer you wrong. It's never going to steer you wrong. But you're being asked to hear it. You're being asked to listen to it. And so many people don't listen to it. In fact, what a lot of people do is they turn to their friends, family, their outer world and go, hey, I want to learn how to bake cupcakes, decorate them, and sell them. What do you think? Mom says, you don't know how to bake. Sister says, oh, like that's a lot of flipping work. Like, why can't you just go do something different? Neighbor who says, you know what? I don't need that racket going on in like you're going to be baking cupcakes and selling them out of your garage. You know how noisy that's going to be? Like, I don't want you doing that. Your best friend says, oh, you know what? I don't know if that's going to work out for you because I don't know that you are super business oriented. I didn't even know that you even baked anything, much less a cupcake. And now you want to sell them? So now what does that do for your confidence, your desire? It just tanks, right? It just tanks. So instead, what you're being asked to do is listen to what your intuition is telling you. And your intuition is your team on the other side saying, yes, not only can you bake these cupcakes, I have given you this idea. So I want you to start learning how to bake cupcakes. I want you to start learning how to decorate them and make them gorgeous. And then I want you to start learning how to sell them. Because there's no way that you're going to get into your garage and there's no way that you're going to become this pro baker and pro business person selling these cupcakes overnight. There's no way. But you can learn. And I'm going to help you to learn. I'm going to help you to do exactly the idea that I'm giving to you. So learning, yes, learning is easy. Learning is easy. So if you are taking the route that your intuition is telling you and you're like, yep, I can do this. And I see this thing on occasionally, don't tell people what you're going to do. Don't say to people, I'm going to build a cupcake business and start selling them out of my garage, because people are going to look at you like you have 3 heads. Instead, go to your garage, learn how to build and bake cupcakes and build a business selling them. Just go do it. You don't need anybody's permission. You don't need anybody's validation. You got the information that you want. And if you don't have it, you go find it. And not from your family and friends who are trying to protect you from failure, that are saying, X-nay on the cupcakes business. Yeah, no, that's not, yeah, no, don't do that. Instead, your intuition's like, yes, you got this, and I can help you. Not only am I going to help you, I'm going to cheer you on, and I'm going to guide you to where you need to go next. 100%. I'm going to pull one more card. How are we doing for time? Oh, yeah. Because let me tell you, when you take the step that you need, and when you take action, and if you don't understand something, you go and you get help for that. You go buy a book, you buy a course, you hire a mentor. If you take each step that you need, let me tell you, that triumph, this is going to be you riding into the sunset on your horse. And like, I don't know how that saying goes, but the triumph you will have succeeded. You will have not only succeeded, but killed it. Like, it's going to be amazing what you can do when you are guided, directed, led by your team and your intuition, most importantly. But if you're listening to everybody around you, you listen to the ego, of course you're going to go, yeah, okay, I thought that was a good idea, but maybe it's not. Maybe I'll just keep going to the same old job I have. Maybe I'll just keep doing the same old thing I've been doing. Well, nobody's here to do that. We're all here to learn. We're all here to grow. We're all here to develop. And let me tell you, if you can feel like this, because you took the time, money, and energy, and you put it into something that you want. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. And let me tell you right now, being a medium, I have the support of my mother. I have the support of my sister. I didn't have the support of my husband at first, but I certainly do now. I'm very careful with who I talk to, because you all know that being a medium, it's a little bit, what's the word I'm looking for? Being a medium, you have to be careful with who you talk to, because you don't want the hate, and you don't want the shame, you don't want the judgment, because somebody else doesn't A, understand your abilities, and B, believe that this is a thing, right? Religion comes to mind. If you are in a religion or know somebody who's in a religion that doesn't believe in this, you're going to have a hard time with that. And believe me, through the years, I've had the messages. I've had the people in my face. I've had it all. But if I paid attention to what was going on around me, I would be in my house and I would never come out. You can't worry about what other people are thinking. You can't worry about what other people are feeling. They've got their experiences, their struggles, their limiting beliefs, what they were told to believe. They've got their own shit going on. Seriously. And you've got your things going on, and you don't have to worry about what they're thinking, feeling, saying, hearing. What do you want? What do you want? What is it that you're going to work for and have it come to fruition? What are you going to work for? What is it that you want? So, of course, again, we are on the mediumship channel here. So we're going to say, become a medium who sees paying clients. You're going to get the hate. You're going to get the trolls. You're going to get the judgment. You're going to get the shame. You're going to. I've been doing it since I discovered I was a medium way back when. However, you can't let that bother you. Hello, everybody. Jessica says spot on. Yes, thank you. Allison, hello. You can't let that bother you. You seriously, and it's not just with mediums. Just religion and spirituality just sometimes clash, right? Like I said, baking cupcakes in your garage. You just keep your thoughts to yourself. Once you've hit success, then all of a sudden everybody's your best friend. However, they tried to protect you with their, you'll never make it, it's never going to happen, don't do it. And that made you feel that maybe you can't do it. And that's the same thing with mediumship. There's so many people out there that want free everything. So you're thinking, okay, well, there's nobody who wants to buy or invest in my readings, so I guess I'll do it by donation or do it for free. But let me tell you, those are the wrong people. Those are the wrong audience, the wrong clients. Your clients are out there. I promise you. Promise. It's a night and day difference from the ones that are waiting in line and anxiously waiting and patiently waiting for their free reading. And there are people, there's many, there are a dime a dozen out there. You'll always have somebody who wants a free reading. Always. But your clients that you're looking for who are happy to pay you for your readings and your sessions, they're also out there. You have to find those ones, not the ones that are looking for the free stuff. And it's not hard to find the ones. It's not hard to find the ones that are looking to pay you. It's not difficult at all. You just got to be shown how to do it. You have to learn how to do it. It's all in that learning. All right, I have taken up enough of your time today. If you are on my Facebook business page, Spiritual Guide Cheryl, I invite you to head on over to my YouTube channel and subscribe there. Also hit the little notification bell because I won't always be on my business page to do these readings. I try to come in Mondays, but I can tell you right now, the next 3 weeks, I am a farmer's wife, and we are going to soon be seeding. My eye is really super itchy right now. And when my eye is really super itchy like this means that there is somebody here who's not seeing a different perspective. This means that there's more than one way to look at things, and somebody's like, nope, this is it, period. So there is a different perspective to see, and somebody's not seeing it because my eye, I could just take a wire brush right now and go crazy with it. And that's what that means to me. Somebody's not seeing a different perspective. They're adamant that their way is the only way. So take that for what you will. Anyways, I am a farmer's wife. We are soon going to be seeding, and when they're seeding, I'm feeding. So that means I am now going to be in the kitchen very, very soon. He hasn't started just yet. We're still on the preparing. We're still there. So when they're in the field, I am in the kitchen. I am getting everything ready. And then I load my truck. I drive it out to the field, wherever they are. We have 4 sections of land out there. So wherever they might be, I have to go find them. And then I bring everything out. I serve them. They eat. I package it all back up again. And whatever they need for help from me, whatever I can manage, whatever I can do, I do. And then I come home. I unload the truck and I clean everything up. And I mean, we go till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning sometimes. So it's that big of a deal. And that's where I will be for the next 3 weeks. So Monday's probably going to be on hold for the next 3 weeks, just so as you know. I've tried to run my business and cook and feed and everything else. I've tried that, and I fucking near died doing it. I remember last year at harvest, which is in the fall, I was like, oh my God, like I could hardly lift my head anymore. I said to my husband, I can't anymore. I can't do both. Because my business is growing. When I first started, I was a medium doing readings. I could schedule in readings whenever I wanted to do them. My business has grown. So it's a little bit more difficult, and I can't do both at the same time. So I have to pick one or the other, and it has to be that, because that farming, we've got 4 sections out there. We got a lot of land out there, so it needs all hands on deck. So this has to go by the wayside for 3 weeks. All right, so I will see you guys in the 3 weeks time. You'll still see me posting on my pages and such, but I won't be doing lives. I won't be doing much behind the scenes, because I won't be here. All right, so thank you guys all for listening to me ramble there for a second. I'm hoping that you got some excellent messages out of today's reading, and I will see you when we have all the seeds in the ground. All right, much love. Bye-bye.